Okay, first there will be two parts to the demonstration.
파트가 두 개로 나뉘어 세미나 파트 두 개로 나뉩니다.
One will be the first part will cover the head,
첫 번째 파트는 얼굴 칠하는 거고요.
and the second part we will cover the body, part of in fact the torso.
두 번째 파트는 그 유니폼 칠하는 거입니다.
Yes. So today I will show you a few things we'll cover today. We'll cover a bit on terms of principles of using acrylic paint.
지금 이번에 오늘 보여줄 거는 아크릴릭 페인트로 수성 물감으로 칠하는 보여주겠습니다.
Mainly is how to overcome the technical difficulty of using acrylic paint.
지금 보여줄 것 중에서 아크릴릭 페인트 수성 물감을 쓰시면서 쓸 때 있는 그 어려운 점들을 극복하는 거를 자기 방법을 극복하는 거를 보여드리겠습니다.
Okay, for start, usually I don't have a fixed palette. What I do is I invert containers, airtight containers, so that I actually can keep the paint, store the paint. And after a painting session, what I do is I just add water to the paint and cap it, and I can use it again. And the paint can last in this state for 2 to 3 weeks.
그 특정한 컬러, 여기 회사에서 나오는 컬러를 쓰는 게 아니고 자기 그 색깔을 섞어서 쓰는데, 섞고 난 다음에 그 섞은 물감을 물로 살짝 묻혀가지고 세입을 한답니다.
So you do not use wet palette?
No, you don't need to use the wet palette. Okay. So to make things fast, to keep things up faster, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a short demonstration with the head here. This is actually has already been base coated. Okay, so what I do is I'm just loosely applying the base coat using the airbrush.
그 베이스 코트는 에어브러시로 간단하게 시작합니다.
Okay, so I will show you how to work the colors. So what I have is this is actually the base color here. I'm actually using a darker shade of flesh. Okay, for the base color.
처음에 시작할 때 베이스 컬러는 약간 살색보다 좀 진한 색으로 시작이 됩니다.
So you actually can use a sponge to help you like draw water, and this can help you to you can draw water from here, and from here you can start to mix the color. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get a tone. So sometimes I just, if I need to add a bit more yellow, okay. Sometimes I can see if the color is very gray, right? Try and add a bit more flesh. So this is like mixing a sauce. Okay, what I'm getting is a deep tone of flesh here first, for start.
지금 스타트로 그 플래시 톤 중에서 약간 그 어두운 색으로 시작합니다.
So I'm going to load it in an airbrush, using a brush. So this way I can control the amount of paint that goes into the airbrush this way.
붓으로 그 물감을 에어브러시 집어넣는 거는 정확하게 그 얼마큼 물감을 집어넣는지 컨트롤하기 위해서입니다.
Just tap water.
Yeah, tap water. So you just check. So it's actually very friendly. So I'm doing is misting the color. sometimes, right, if you find that you need to wait a while because sometimes the paint might scatter, what you can do is you can reach up to remove it a bit if it collects too much.
그 주름이 돼 있는데 그 물감이 좀 너무 많이 들어갈 수가 있으니까 그때는 물로 해서 너무 많이 들어가 있는 물감을 빼내야 됩니다.
Okay, I think that the color is a bit too light, so I'm going to darken it a bit more using a bit more
지금
red.
지금 최재 물감이 색깔이 너무 옅은 것 같아서 좀 더 다크하게 물감을 썼습니다.
And a bit of orange, just to make it a bit more, give it a more orangey hue. So I actually don't have a fixed palette for flesh tones. I just go by feel. So whatever your current palette choice of colors are, you can actually follow. So this is what I'm teaching. Is I'm showing you actually the method of application.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was
Okay. What I'm showing you is this. I don't have a fixed recipe for flesh tones.
지금 자기가 꼭 항상 쓰고 정해져 있는 살색 톤은 없답니다.
What I'm showing today is basically the technique of paint application.
지금은 어떤 색깔 정확하게 쓰는 것보다는 어떻게 그 색깔을 어플라이하는 걸 보여드릴
So
겁니다.
you can use this technique to combine with your choice of colors to paint your figures. So you can use this technique to apply to your own personal taste choice of colors. Yeah.
지금 그 데몬스트레이션을 보시고 그대로 하신 것보다는 보시고 지금 쓰시고 있는 그 테크닉에 맞게 섞어서 데몬스트레이션 쓰시는 걸 알겠습니다.
So you can see the color is. You can see that the acrylic paints are very friendly to use because it's easy to airbrush, and there's no smell. And you just need to use water. You don't have to worry about thinness.
에어컨 쓰시는 거가 나중에 피너 같은 거를 쓰지 않고 정확하게 어마운트 어플라이를 보시면서 쓸 수가 있으니까 쉽다고 봅니다.
Okay. You also notice that I actually add a lot of water to the paint. This is, you have noticed that I actually add more water to the paint.
지금 여기 에어브러시를 할 때 물감에 물을 많이 섞었다고 합니다.
So you see, and as I airbrush, you can see that some parts, you can see that there are some gray parts here. Okay, these are the gray parts actually from the black primer.
지금 그레이 패턴 보이는 거는 처음에 그 블랙 프라이머가 아직도 보이는 거랍니다.
So what I have done is actually using one color to actually create two tones already because of the black primer. So I've already got the base color, and I've already just slightly even hinted a bit of the shadow color, but just one step.
그 전에 그 까만색으로 칠했던 그 베이스 톤이 그 구석구석마다 보이기 때문에 벌써 투톤이 돼 있다고 합니다.
So you just need to control. Sometimes if you like if it overshoots like this, you can just add water, wash it away. See, this is something that painting with enamels or acrylics can't allow you to. Enamels or lacquer-based paints can't allow you to do. You can see, so you can make a lot of mistakes and still immediately just remove with the water and wait for it to dry, and repeat the same process again.
유성물감으로 하실 때보다 이게 수성물감이 좋은 게 비슷하게 만들었을 때 고치기가 편하다는 장점이 있습니다.